Have you heard that the words lady and boss? Time's been good to me. Still styling, still flying. Yes, so sexy, hot, I sizzle.
Why do I do what I do? I believe it is my calling in life to help wake up society, to help wake up people. It is time for us to change the thought processes in society, in our world today, in our universe. It is time for us to change the illusion. It is time for us to bring about truth. It is time for us to reject the ways that our world or our planet, Earth, was founded upon. The old principles of the very few at the top will rule the rest of us. The very few at the top will create the drama. They will create the crisis. They will create the wars. They will create all the bad things that happen, whether it's joblessness. They control at the top. And I'm not just talking about something that's a conspiracy theory. That's what most people will try to say to brush it off, but it is truth. There's a show on television called The Blacklist. It just ended, and they talk about a secret society. And although it is a fiction show, secret societies are real. Secret societies have been around for hundreds and hundreds of years, and even those of us who went on to universities and studied. I used to love economics, because economics, when you learn about supply and demand, and you learn about the economy, you also learn about these societies. Yes, I had an economics teacher tell me about the people that rule at the top, the top 10 to 13 families that have been in existence for eons. They date back, and those are the families that call the shots in our society. You know, a lot of people believe that things just happen because it's the devil, or, you know, that's absolute bullshit. We are living in a world where it has been truly designed by human beings at the top, people that are powerful and have money. Not just people with money, because there's people that have millions of dollars and they're powerless. You could have millions of dollars and be powerless. These are people that have money and power who are trying to create what they call a new world order. And interestingly, if you look at all the presidents up into our president right now, they all speak about what they call the new world order, where, you know, one rule, one government, and the small 1% will continue to rule the rest of us, or the 99% of us. And we can be ruled in many different ways. Here comes another reality show we're going to be paying attention to. I always like to bring up, during the time of when President Barack Obama ran for president the second time around, during the Democratic convention, the very first night, T.I. and Tiny reality show premiered at the same time. Okay, and who generally watches T.I. and Tiny? Okay, I can guarantee you, young folks didn't watch the Democratic campaign, which they or convention, which they should have, but instead they tuned on a stupid reality show. And I'm calling out T.I. and Tiny and calling them stupid. I'm just saying, to have it premiere at the same time when people should have been paying attention to the political climate versus another reality show where they're not getting paid as people on the reality show, is beyond me. I never understood why people want to just sit around all day and all night and watch the lives of other people. I got too much to do. Every now and then I might shut down and go and turn on one of those crazy reality shows, but I can tell you one doggone thing: I have a life, I lead it, and I move forward. So again, I believe it is my duty to expound truth, how I've been inspired to do so, because I truly believe I am inspirationally guided by the essence or the flow or the creator of all things, which I do not want to put a name on I am one that does not call the ultimate source by name, because to do so, I believe, or define it any further than I have defined it, simply because it has no name, it has no shape, and when it does have a name and a shape, it materializes through all of us, regardless of who we are. And I say that because I have a different thought than Western society, which believes that the creator of all things has a name called God, and you pray to him, which are some of the things I've always shunned against. I'm not praying to know him, and I get so tired of ministers saying, well, that's just a symbol. That's absolute bullshit. You know, we've had a world that's always been established and founded by men, and men, every chance they get, they try to throw it into whatever they can throw it into. And so scripture, those who believe in scripture or the Bible, has really been scrutinized, or truly been rewritten and rewritten and rewritten by men. That is why you see so much he throughout the Bible. And that's why I choose to ask for divine guidance and truth the way I ask for divine guidance, versus reading a scripture or a book that has been totally written over by man. So I believe that I am divinely guided, and I truly believe a lot of times when I stumble, when I do stumble, I truly believe there are times when, I stumble because I need to learn, okay? It is an opportunity for me to learn, all right? So again, I believe I do this show because it gives me an opportunity to help wake up the masses, or help wake up folks that choose to listen. I am divinely guided the way I am, and I espouse what I am inspired to espouse, and it doesn't matter if you like it or disagree. That is your prerogative. I don't come here and talk or say what I say to please anybody. I just say what comes through me and how I'm divinely guided. So again, I am here to wake up, my friend Willie would say to all of you, wake up and smell the coffee. Wake up and smell the coffee. It's time to wake up. We have been living in an illusion for too long. The illusion out here that says everything is horrible. People are fighting against each other because it's all about race. It really isn't about race, but it makes it look that way. It really isn't just about that. What it is about, it's about, I believe, it's more about truth. It's about spirit and truth prevailing over the lies and the illusion. It's the lies and the illusions versus truth. It is the inhumanity versus humanity. That is what we're fighting against. We are fighting against inhumanity. We are fighting against those who want to get rid of humanity, who are inhumane and want to use their darkened, demonized side and negativity to go against truth and love. And I believe it is my honor to be inspired and to open up my life to be inspired to espouse truth and love, and to continue to support the growth towards humanity and truth versus inhumanity and illusions and darkness. And so those who generally play in the darkness are those who are both very, very powerful and very, very wealthy. And there's a very small percent, and this is beyond the millionaire. This is up there with the old money and the old attitudes, and those are the ones that rule, and those are the ones that insert their demonistic energy upon the rest of us and cloud our judgment and cloud what we see, so we can always look through darkened lenses, their darkened lenses, their inhumanity, their darkness rather than true love. And my inspiration is to move us all, or even me, help move my life towards love, help move my life towards humanity, and those who want to join me in that move towards humanity and love, and step outside the old illusion, move into a newer thought. We can go there together. That's why I do this. This is why I will continue. And so whatever comes to mind and whatever I want to talk about, it may offend some of you, and that's okay too. And that's why I also write, and you'll hear me talking a little bit about my series, The Tippy Ellis Story, because in my series that you can find on Amazon.com and a host of other online retailers, book retailers, I will also talk about some of these truths. I make my writing real, my writing which has young people as main characters in the story. It is not about fantasy, even though it is a fiction story. It's not about fantasy. It is about being inspired, coming through me and hearing the voices of young people that want their voices heard. I am in tune to that, and I feel that. And so why am I here? Wake up and smell the coffee. Join me on this journey, wherever it may take us, who knows? And again, if nothing else, let's talk about who should go into the Amanishakhete. Amanishakhete, Ignoramus, Fools. Book of Ignoramus Fools. We will always add someone into this book. If you have anybody you'd like to do that, or know of anybody, I'd love to know about the situation. I'd love to hear stories. You can always reach me at ashakhete@gmail.com. That's ashakhete@gmail.com. ASHAKHETE, ashakhete@gmail.com. You can also find my page on Facebook, Boss7. You can also follow me on Twitter, Boss7. You can find me there. And you can also find out more about me at ladybosswordsoul.com, ladybosswordsoul.com. And also pick up a copy of Tippy Ellis. But again, join me, Amanishakhete, in truth. See you soon. For the same old thing. Wash my face, brush my teeth, turn on the noise to get some joy. I dress myself for the game, to tame with appreciation. I center myself with the law of life, my intention and action, the effect that causes me to illuminate change. Gaining fame, awaken from being a broke old dame, opening up to a world that just is. Beauty, love flow, so ripe for the take. Just is, has always been there, waiting, anticipating, gyrating, calling me forth to recognize the call. This is my epiphany. I will conquer the world with a mentality of no holds barred. This is my epiphany. I will never stay down even when I struggle and times get hard. This is my epiphany. I am lady. I am a boss. I am one with me. This is my epiphany. No more drama in my life. Finally, I've set my soul free. I glide high above the same old thing. I dive low to avoid the same old game. My voice as I move, hear me. Watching my life, one life evolve. An inner revolution, some may say. My evolution makes me smile. So I dial in all those happy thoughts, dreams of grandeur, life of bliss. My true self is exposed amid real life anew. My soul without ego, with no fear, no despair. It is my epiphany. Lady knows no bounds, no limits beyond the sky. Is my limitless space. I has
listen to the vision zone. I moan, but not alone. This is my epiphany. I will conquer the world with the mentality of no holds barred. This is my epiphany. I will never stay down, even when I struggle and times get hard. This is my epiphany. I am lady. I am a boss. I am one with me. This is my epiphany. No more drama in my life. I am awake. Lady Boss is more than just a name. I am the way. One life, one moment. We must take control of our destiny.